why most self-help content keeps you stuck, and what actually creates change. If you've consumed years of self-help and you still feel stuck, it doesn't mean that you're lazy, and it doesn't mean that you're broken either. It usually means this: you've been trained to understand yourself instead of trusting yourself. And that's a very different thing. What this video will do: in this video, I want to explain why most self-help doesn't create real and lasting change, and what actually does. I will do it in a calm, friendly way, no hype, no weird voices, just truth you can use. Why self-help stalls? Here's something we don't talk about enough. A lot of self-help, and even the popular well-meaning kind, they usually are well-meaning, is built on a quiet idea that there is something wrong with you and that you need to fix it. So what happens? You start consuming more content. You judge yourself harder, all while being already critical, trying to fix everything at once, and then you crash and burn out. Maybe you get depressed, and the cycle starts all over again. And YouTube creators feel this all the time, because you start your channel, but you're secretly thinking, who am I to do this? So you spend hours watching advice videos, and you feel more overwhelmed than empowered. So you're not building, you're performing. That's not you failing. That's the system of fixing at work. Identity, behavior, outcome. Let me show you what's actually happening here. When the identity underneath your action is, I am a project that needs fixing, your behavior starts to match that story. You overthink every move. You second guess your voice. You delay action because it's never ready. You try harder, but you grow less. And the outcome is inconsistency, followed by burnout, anxiety, stalled growth. You're not broken. I think you're just misaligned. What actually creates change? Real change doesn't come from consuming more information. It comes from building self-trust. And trust is built through experience. Repeated moments of doing what you said you would do. Not perfectly, but consistently. So instead of asking, what do I still need to learn? Try asking, what do I need to embody right now? And that's where the change begins. Don't make it too hard on yourself. The 3 elements of real change. Here's the identity first framework I use with creators that I mentor. It has 3 parts. One is truth, naming what's actually happening without any drama, no judgment, just honesty. 2 is safety, creating a space where your nervous system believes, I can survive this change. Not fight it, not run from it, just stay present and get yourself through it. And 3 is repetition, because small actions done again and again, even when they feel boring or awkward, that's how identity shifts from theory to embodiment. That's where you want to go to. A grounded practice. Try this today. Here's a practice you can start doing today. Pick one area where you keep trying to fix yourself, and then choose one small identity-based action that builds trust. For example, I upload even when it's imperfect, like I'm doing now. I speak clearly without apologizing. I try my best. I stop explaining and start leading. Do it every day for 7 days. Not to be flawless, but to become trustworthy to yourself, because that's the goal, to trust yourself again. The self-help industry often sells you solutions, but what you actually need is alignment. Identity, behavior, and outcome, all pointing to the same direction, because what creates real sustainable growth? Exactly that. And when you're ready to build your YouTube presence from alignment instead of performance, that's where I can help. If you want mentorship that starts with who you are and not who you're trying to be, you'll find the link to work with me below. Either way, remember this: you don't need fixing. You just need realignment. And that's how change begins. Thank you for watching.